Jon Jones versus Ciryl Gane is this weekend, and everybody seems to be pretty confident that Ciryl Gane's gonna win. Here's why you all might be wrong. So first, I want to look at the two styles of the fighters, because I think it's important to remember styles make fights. Names don't make fights, legacy doesn't make fights, styles and experience make fights. So let's look at that. So on one hand, you have the kickboxing prospect. He's run through most of the fighters he's fought, faster, way better on the feet, great striker. However, the first time he was shown where he had to use mixed martial arts, including his wrestling, he failed horribly, gassed out horribly, and could not handle any wrestling with Francis Ngannou, the first person who really tried with him, who was able to get through to the striking and get to him. And on the other hand, you have the well-rounded veteran. This person is almost equal in size, much more skilled, has many more years where he's had to show a high fight IQ, he's had to dig deep, and he's proven many times that when the going gets tough, he gets going. So again, you strip away the names of them. Let's say these were just two people on the undercard, right? You had Prospect coming up who lost to a guy who's not even a great wrestler in wrestling, and he got dominated, versus a veteran who is shown to use wrestling many times over his career, has shown to fight good strikers and have to dig deep, and is shown to win literally every time he steps in the octagon. Doesn't it seem a little bit more of a hard choice to pick Ciryl Gane when you just kind of take away the narrative of this fight and you look at it literally just the two styles of these people and where they're at in their life? And the next thing I want to bring up is everybody's acting like, oh, Jon Jones has been off for a few years, he's going to be rusty. Guys, Jon Jones literally gets suspended like every 3 or 4 years in his career for a few years, you know what I mean? Like, he is completely used to taking a few years off and then having to come back. And if you go look at the fights he's had after his breaks, those are like some of his best performances. It's as if he comes in needing to prove something. Let's remember, Jon has a massive ego. He believes he's the GOAT. He might be playing nice guy and all that, but you know damn well nobody wants to win more than this guy. He does not want to take a loss to Ciryl Gane, so he is not taking this easily. On top of that, you know that he knows there's a challenge with moving up to heavyweight, right? Don't you think that would make Jon take it a little bit more seriously, take the threat a little bit more seriously? So what I'm getting at is you have arguably the highest fight IQ fighter ever, knowing he's up against the task, knowing the fighter is a kickboxer with great movement. Ciryl's not going to surprise him. Ciryl is great at what he does, but I mean, you know what he's going to do. And you've given him, what, years to prepare for this? Come on. Another big point I want to point out here, how many times have you seen Jon Jones have to push all 25 minutes in a high-paced fight, use good cardio, and be able to do it and win? A good few times, right? I know he's dominates people, but my man's been going to decision a lot. He's used to that. On the other hand, how many times have you seen Ciryl Gane have to do that? Ciryl Gane's the type of guy to get in there, get the finish, very rarely goes to submission. Going up against Jon Jones, come on, guys. I see all these people, all these gurus out there saying Ciryl Gane's gonna win, Jon Jones is fat. Yeah, he's moving up to heavyweight. Of course he's gonna pack on a couple pounds. That's literally what you'd want to see. If he looked skinny and he was like 230, I'd be worried. But no, he's coming in a big boy. That's what he needs to make sure that he doesn't just get outsized and outpowered at heavyweight. Other than that, Jon has these guys skill-wise. And I feel like the biggest thing going against my argument is Jon's last few fights, right? Thiago Santos and Dominic Reyes. The only counter to that I can come up with is Jon was really at a point where he was beating everybody fairly easily. He came back. I don't think he took either of those guys too easily. If you remember, he just destroyed Anthony Smith before that, right? Came in versus Thiago. I think he took that one lightly. He thinks he won that one pretty convincingly, even though it was a split decision. And then Dominic Reyes, yes, he was a killer, but you can't blame Jon Jones for not exactly taking that as the, the top of the line threat. However, I absolutely think Jon Jones will take Ciryl Gane seriously. I think he has taken Ciryl Gane seriously. And that's why, if you guys are trying to avoid losing some money this weekend, I would not go heavy on Ciryl Gane. I would go on Jon Jones. But that being said, guys, it is a great fight. They're both great fighters. I'm not going to pretend like Jon is a lock or Jon will absolutely win this, but to act like he's old, washed, doesn't have a chance, which seems to be the narrative of a lot of the comments and a lot of YouTube uploaders, it's just not true. Jon isn't at that point. At least he hasn't done anything to really warrant thinking that. If he comes out in this fight and loses and I'm wrong, so be it. Like I said, I made a whole video going over why Ciryl Gane can win this and how I believe he can win this. So I'm not going to act like Ciryl Gane can't. I just think that, guys, Jon Jones is the favorite betting wise. He should be the favorite betting wise. And I might even go as far to say he should be even more of a favorite betting wise. So take that into consideration. You guys do what you want to do. I want to hear what you guys think though. I've really appreciated all the love I've gotten on this channel so far. I literally started it like 2 weeks ago, and some of you guys are leaving some really nice comments saying you guys like what I'm doing. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, you like my vibe, you like the sort of information I try to put out there, make sure you guys subscribe, give me some love, hit that like button. Like, I want to do this consistently, and seeing you guys showing love on the videos makes it all worth it. So I'm very interested to see what you guys think of my points in this. Do you think I'm onto something with this, or do you think I'm sort of an idiot on this? The weekend will tell, right? I could very well be wrong on this, but I want you guys to make a mental note of this video, because when you see what I'm I'm saying come to life. Jon Jones this weekend comes out there. He gets him, takes him down. Club and sub or just sub. Remember who told you.